Hey guys, it's Johnson.
And it's Mike.
And we're Destiny investors, and today we're going to talk about what Bungie has been confirming now. So, a lot of information out there, sources, whatnot, they give their own definition of what it means, or their own interpretations. And pretty much we're going to give you guys the full source, straight from the creators themselves. So, we're going to start off.
Alright you guys, let's get this on. Welcome to the frontier. Our civilization once spanned the solar system. Its ruins are still out there, buried in the dunes of Mars, hidden in the jungles of Venus, lost in the wild and abandoned Earth. For centuries, we've huddled under the safety of the traveler, protected from our enemies. Now, a new era has begun, and the only hope for our future lies in unlocking the greatest mysteries of our past.
Here's the Traveler. Everything changed with the arrival of the Traveler. Long ago, it breathed new life into our solar system and began our golden age. But it did not last. Something hit us, knocked us down, tried to stamp us out. No one knows exactly what, but we do know this. Very few of us survived. And those who did owe their lives to the Traveler.
The city. In our darkest days, humans, exos, and awoken found the Traveler where it made its last stand. Low above Earth, silent and immobile. We built this city, our last, within its protective shields, fighting countless wars to keep its peace. From that dark age, the guardians of the city were born.
Here are the Guardians. You are a guardian of the last safe city on Earth, able to wield some of the Traveler's incredible power. You are taking this mantle just as a new day dawns. Titans, Hunters, and Warlocks have finally returned to our long-lost worlds, only to find out we are not alone.
Warlocks have long studied the Traveler, mastering some of its arcane energies. Its true purpose still remains a great mystery, but discovering truth has always driven you into the unknown. Now, our enemies are the only thing that stands between you and the lost wonders of our golden age.
Titan. The first Titans built the wall and gave their lives to defend it. Now you stand in the same high place, steadfast and sure, protecting all who shelter in your shadow. You hail from a long-lost line of heroes, forged from strength and sacrifice. Our enemies may be deadly and merciless, but so are you.
Hunters once prowled the wilderness and wastelands, taking big risks for even bigger rewards. You're no outlaw, at least, not anymore. But making your own luck has always meant bending the rules. Your unique brand of daring and ingenuity is needed now more than ever.
The abandoned Earth. The wilderness beyond the walls of the city are ruined and corrupted, claimed by nature and our enemies. From the war-torn fortresses of the Twilight Gap to the skyward steppes of old Russia, evidence of our lost glory still litters the Earth, waiting to be rediscovered.
The Moon. Early exploration attempts have proven too dangerous. The city has since classified Earth's moon as a forbidden zone.
Mars. And the Vanguard obviously is updating right now.
Venus. Awaiting reports from the Vanguard. And now we have speculation about the Vanguard. The Vanguard is probably an administrator. What do you think?
He's probably just editing all this stuff.
Alright, let's go on. Our enemies. Beyond the safety of our walls, strange and deadly enemies now occupy our old worlds. Every day they grow bolder, probing the Traveler's shields for weaknesses, looking to stamp us out for good.
So I want to talk about more of the Fallen and its units and stuff. So I'm going to start off with every single, Fallen unit. And pretty much I'm going to start with the Fallen summary, I guess. So the Fallen are a scourge, tireless, engaged in war against us, and scavenging all that remains. They say that their houses have claimed every planet and moon we ever touched. If you see one in the wild, know that there are many more nearby, and don't hesitate to send their souls screaming to the black. The Fallen DREG. These relentless thieves seem driven by desperation and rage. They are crafty, but they usually give up their cover with their clattering and hissing. Most seem outfitted with some kind of shock dagger and pistol. As far as we can gather, they seem to only have 2 arms while other Fallen have 4. So that's a little bit strange, because they seem to be the weaker, and they're like the grunts of the Fallen. And they also have 2 arms, so they're, I guess, less to actually... They're weaker, pretty much. And they're not as strong as any of the other factions. So, the Fallen Vandal. The truths about the Fallen chain of command are still making themselves known, but Vandals appear to hold a higher ranking than the Dregs and deadlier weapons too. They often have long-range capability, but lucky for us, their weapons have time to charge. So pretty much the Fallen is pretty much all powerful except for the dregs, and these guys are pretty tough. But the toughest one of all of them is the Fallen Captain. Fallen run in packs, led by an individual captain. There's no denying a captain's might. They're the fiercest of the Fallen. There's a sense of tattered mobility to them. You can see it in the way they carry themselves. They think they're better than us. They believe that Earth belongs to them.
Now I'm gonna talk about the Cabal. It's been years since they first made their presence known at the Twilight Gap. While early reports have them centered on or around Mars, the true might of the Cabal is still wrapped in speculation, awaiting more reports from the Vanguard again.
So we've been talking about the Cabal on, our speculation videos, and if they release more updates and stuff, we will cover that too. So Michael's gonna give you guys the last tweet, which we found out yesterday. We were planning to do a video yesterday, but now this seems cool to actually add it in.
Bungie, at SoulCap7, decipher this for clues. I'm venturing to the commissary to refill my vessel with hydration resources. Now let's start to decipher this. Let's start with the first word, commissary, which means store with supplies. So now we know we can buy, sell, trade, and have all these items, and that's a pretty good assumption. The next keyword is vessel, ships, naval warfare, supplies that you need. So you have to go refill every day your supplies. And then the last two keywords is hydration resources. Well, we need to drink water to survive because we're out of air, or we need to hydrate because we're gonna die soon. What do you think?
So back in one of the historical facts, 40 years ago, decades ago, we used to run shipments and stuff during the world wars, and that's a little bit longer than 40 years, I know, but we have vessels, ships, and everything. We do trading ships and stuff, so it's a very historical thing that happens, and I think that the ships have more supplies than the stores, I guess, or the ships actually have a way of actually providing you everywhere around. So there might be the Vex. The Vex come out in water in one of those concept arts we've been doing. So we might be fighting Vex on a naval ship. That sounds sweet, doesn't it?
Hell yeah.
We just blast them out of the fucking water.
But who knows? Could the ships also be in space, or is it actual water ships? I mean, a spaceship does need water still, so.
Well, I think so. We don't really know when it runs the engines. I don't know when it really runs. We don't know when it really runs, so we're all just guessing on this one part, but that's the Twitter question. We're not guessing on most of the Cabal and the factions and whatnot, because they're releasing information, and that's cool.
But it's really safe to say that trading is now confirmed, stores are now confirmed, and ships are definitely confirmed, and water is definitely confirmed.
Water? Water is always, I bet water is always there though. No matter what.
Water is now a trading item, you guys. It's not there in your environment. It's now a trading item.
It's a trading item for ships. It's a trading item for ships. Hey guys, I'll give you some water.
Alright guys, that wraps up our video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Peace.